Hi brothers, welcome back. It's Thursday night at the Minneapolis Valley, the Scottish Rite. My name is Reed, joined this week by brother Tim Bakke, 32nd degree, Knight Commander Court of Honor. Did we get clearance to put two UND grads and Fighting Sioux hockey fans on the camera at the same time?
I think that's probably one of the best things about the Rite night tonight is the fact that it's Fighting Sioux hockey season.
All right, and we forgot to wear our green. Well, back to business. We have just wrapped up the Chapter of Rose Croix Degrees. Now we are transitioning into the Kadosh. For a brother who perhaps hasn't attended in a little while, or for a candidate, what can they expect in the next round of degrees?
Well, the unique thing about the Council of Kadosh is it follows after the Chapter of Rose Croix, where you start dealing with a lot of religious parts of the degrees, and then you kind of expand upon the degrees of the Lodge of Perfection, which kind of takes Masonry and broadens it from the Blue Lodge area. The Council of Kadosh really gets into an area where Scottish Rite Masonry kind of has its own niche. I mean, it's got some great degrees in it, and it's got some smaller degrees in it, but they all have a lot of wisdom and knowledge. And you sit there and you get anything more from expounding upon like the basic lodge education that you get. You know, to broaden that in the 20th degree. But then you also get into parts of where you start dealing with like the mysteries, and we all kind of sit there and think about the fact that, well, in Masonry you got the lesser and the greater mysteries. Well, we'll explore some of those too. So you might see it won't be quite Nicolas Cage stuff, but it's something that'll be actually probably more interesting and definitely much more educational. And then you get into the idea that there's still a lot of philosophy. I mean, you sit there and espouse upon the ideas of what it takes to be a good moral character. And the fact that you can sit there and expand upon the fact that something as basic as labor is good. And we really want to sit there and enhance that in our own personal beings. And then you get into towards the end of the degrees. I mean, it's a large body of degrees, so if you haven't been down to the Scottish Rite in a while, and if you want to sit there and put together a couple weeks or maybe almost a couple months, come down and enjoy the Kadosh degrees, because, you know, when you get done with it, you just might actually realize that there are many levels of knighthood that you sit there and can be finding yourself educated and then also involved with, and you just might actually sit there and realize that somewhere along the lines this information you get about who were these Templars, well, we might explore that too. So why don't you come on down to the Scottish Rite here for the next couple of weeks and enjoy some great degree work put on by a great group of guys that are really interested in making sure that your knowledge and such is expanded upon in Scottish Rite Freemasonry.
Looking forward to that. If you haven't been in a while, you are always welcome. We want to see you down here every Thursday night. Dinner at 5 o'clock, followed by the degrees. It's hard to believe we're advancing so quickly through this class, but it's been a blast so far. We'll see you soon at the Minneapolis Valley.
Go Sioux.